A couple weeks ago, Kevin Durant did a random interview. And in this random interview he talked about other guys around the NBA. He wasn't just talking about himself. He brought up LeBron James. And he brought up LeBron and the environment around LeBron being toxic. And I want to make this clear. He did not call LeBron James toxic. He said the environment that comes with LeBron, I'm paraphrasing here, is toxic. Meaning, he said, I think he spoke on like a lot of the media fanboys was the word that he used. In the term and phrase that he used to describe, like, he pretty much saying like the media loves everything LeBron does. Now, LeBron admitted that kind of pissed him off. He said that pissed him off. He pissed his family off. It pissed his friends around and his team around him. It pissed him off. It's like, where did this come from? I guess, you know, you're pretty much like hurting my chances. I mean, Kevin Durant, if you don't think he's the best player in the league, he's definitely the second or third best in the league. If you think he's one of those top 3 guys, his name and what he says holds weight. And you got a guy this big in the NBA saying that another big-time athlete is toxic. You can imagine how that could hurt someone's business or hurt maybe potentially other guys, a la Anthony Davis, Kemba Walker, some of these other big premier free agents that are on the board in the next couple years. You can understand how that can hurt or alter someone's chances of coming. If not, it's one thing if the media says it. Like if the media says LeBron is toxic, the environment around LeBron is toxic, that's one thing. But another top 3 guy saying he's toxic, that might hold some weight, right? So we clearly understand, like, LeBron wasn't happy about it. And I sat around and I thought about it. I was like, yo, I'm watching the Rockets beat the Warriors, and the Warriors have lost 3 straight home games. That just doesn't happen. LeBron doesn't go into Golden State and dominate them in the first half, and then LeBron leaves the game and the Warriors lose, right? That just doesn't happen. Like, that doesn't happen. This team has now gone from not wanting DeMarcus Cousins to like, all right, it's cool, we can come on to the roster, to now they look like they need DeMarcus Cousins, who's set to make his return in the month of January, by the way. Or, yeah, he's coming to make his debut for the Warriors in the month of January. He'll be there soon, probably around MLK Day. They need DeMarcus Cousins now. That's how bad they're playing at home. And it got me to thinking, as I often do, Kevin Durant, maybe it's not LeBron James who has the toxic environment around him. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. Because Kevin Durant, as great as he is a basketball player, and we're not talking basketball right now because, to keep it a stack with you, since Kevin Durant has joined the Golden State Warriors, dude has been unbelievable on the court. Unbelievable. Like, him being in the role where he can kind of just get off offensively and not have to be the top defender for his team, he's been getting off. Offensively, he's been getting off the last few years. But let's really break this down though, KD. To me, you want to be considered the best in the game, right? You believe you've been the best for quite some time. You don't have the best in the game personality. You got to be able, as the best in the game, the Mikes, the Kobes, the LeBrons, the Duncans, you got to be able to deal with some stuff. Part of being the best in the game is to deal with personality, sir. And to be able to hold your team down when things get tough, you got to be able to ride. If let's say the Warriors don't win a ring, which I deem is very unlikely, but let's say the Warriors don't win a ring this year, somehow, some way. If KD doesn't win a ring this year, and then he leaves, right? He's like, look, I got my 2, I got my finals MVPs, I'm out. Like how I end my videos, I'm out, right? If he leaves, how bad does that look? Because he couldn't deal with Russell Westbrook and his personality. Do I believe Russell Westbrook is great to play with? By the way, if you were going to call anyone toxic, you don't think Russ would be deemed toxic over a LeBron? Like, if you're going to call somebody toxic, why you ain't call Russ toxic? So, or maybe he did on his burner account. Look, in my opinion, like, you left Russ because you didn't have, you know, say what you want. You didn't have the balls to tell Russ, I'm the guy on this team. Now you got Draymond calling you the B word on the sideline. And I say that respectfully because I ain't calling nobody the B word. Draymond did. You got Draymond calling you the B word on the sideline in your face. You know, and I didn't see you blurt one back at him. You got them calling you the B word on the sideline, and it's like, yo, maybe you just don't like confrontation. And that's fine. But the best players in the game have to like confrontation. Historically, the best player in the game has loved confrontation, has strived in adversity and confrontation, right? And the fact that you called this season, called another man's environment toxic, and it looks like you done got the good of the Warriors, and now when things are hitting the fan, y'all still got 3 All-Stars, about to have another All-Star around you, 4 All-Stars around you. It looks like, just me outside looking in, it looks like you ready to bounce. You don't want no more parts of that. You checking out mentally. The body language don't look great on the court. Kevin Durant, have you ever thought maybe you're the toxic environment? I did a video the other day. Kawhi Leonard said he's still upset that KD called him assistant player. LeBron admitted he's upset that, literally admitted that he's upset that KD had the audacity to say his environment is toxic. Said his friends, his family, all of them were upset. Russ wear cupcakes on his shoes. Russ, Lord knows when Russ is done with his NBA career and he does his first interview after he retires, I'm sure there's going to be some things Russ says about Kevin Durant in his interview or his tell-all book, if he does one. Okay, that's 3 of the top 10 players who like, yo, I don't like what KD stand for. Draymond, top 30, top 40 player. He calls you a B word. We all know Steph's a nice guy. Like, yo, it seems like people around the NBA, they kind of hinting at you being toxic, Kevin Durant. What do I know?